Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I'm tying the 16th ounce Assassin this morning. I'll be switching over to our Barbie doll jig here in just a little bit. Right now I'm laying these V-cuts down on the lure. Just like that. There we go. Next I'll be laying the flashing down. It's basically two sticks of flashing. I fold it in half a couple times and cut it. Morning, Burke. How you doing? Green and grizzly elk hair caddises. Oh, good. I'm doing pretty good today. Ooh, I need to turn that off. Let me see if I can turn the notifications off. There we go. Hopefully that works. There we go. That's the first Assassin. I'm going to just do two more, then we're going to switch over to the Barbie doll color. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming in. We have 2 likes up there on the board already. If you're just joining us, I should be on here for at least an hour today. At least this morning. I'll be on for at least an hour. Hey there, Mr. Todd, Kansas Fishing. How are you doing? Good morning. If you guys haven't picked up Kansas Fishing already, make sure you pick him up. He's out of the Lawrence, Kansas area. Got to fish with him about a month ago or so. And my allergies are killing me. I'm doing good. My back's been all jacked up still, and to this morning, my allergies have been really awful. I say this morning, yesterday and today. But I'm doing pretty good, though, other than that. Just cranking out the jigs. We do have a special going on with the code JIG20, JIG20, no space between it. Save 20% on our lures. And it's only on lures. You can save quite a bit. We've had a bunch of big orders come in the last 2 days, which is good. Later on, I got to make a delivery to one of our tackle stores. They ordered a bunch of jigs and fishing line. Okay, we're going to switch over to the Barbie doll jig. I'll pan back. Okay, we're going to put the chartreuse neck hackle. We're going to replace that with chartreuse marabou. And we're going to get some pink neck hackle out. I'm glad everybody could join me this morning. I might go to one of the local docks today. I might. We'll see. I've been having issues with my back, and man, it hurts to move around. Hey there, Mr. Morales. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so we need some marabou. We won't need a whole lot. Okay, we're going to need the kilowatt red, which is basically pink. We're going to need the where is it? The fuchsia. Chenille. We need some pink thread. Hey there, fishing, hunting, outdoors. I'm making fishing lures. Yep, that's what I do for my work. Let's see. Okay, let's get a couple of pieces of neck hackle. That's what I'm doing here. I'm going to point the camera downward. You guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, I got the wrong color marabou. I need the chartreuse marabou. There we go. That's probably more than enough there. Okay, here we go. We're going down. Going down, down, down. On a 1/16 ounce and larger, a lot of times we'll use the tips. And then we'll on a color like this where it's two different colors for the tail, I'll use a couple of pieces of neck hackle for V-cuts. Let's see. Get a couple of these pieces here cut up. Okay, man, those are super thin. Huh. They're not junk feathers, but they're more suitable towards the smaller lures. So I'm going to put some of those up, see if I can find some bigger pieces. There's a couple of big pieces there. Yeah, I try not to waste a lot. The smaller feathers that are too small for like an 1/8, a quarter, or 1/16. I'll use them for like a 1/80th or 64th ounce or 32nd. Okay, we got enough V-cuts to get started. I'll cut some more as we're going. Let's see. Oh, I didn't see any pictures, Burke. I don't know. Where did you send them to me at? Let's see. I'm out of America. Thank you there, Richard. Yeah, where did you send them to me at? I don't know where they're at. Yeah, I just didn't see them. I'll try to look again, okay? Yeah, I couldn't find them. Hey there, Drew. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I'll check. I'll check again. Too much. I may have to redo this feather here. Yeah, I'm going to redo it. Just don't like how it looks. Yep, we do have our jig sale. Jig 20 will save you 20% on our site. There we go. That looks a lot better. Let's see. Yep, thank you everybody again for coming in. This one here is our Barbie doll jig. This is a 1/16 ounce. Thank you for the 8 likes. Make sure to subscribe also. Good morning, Mr. John. Here we go. There's one. We got to make about a dozen of these. Then we'll move on to the next color. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday. I got to run over to one of our tackle stores here in about an hour or two. I might run over to one of the local docks too, just see how it's going there. Got one little strand. Hey, this is a really pretty lure. We've been getting more sales on this color. And we do not have this color. It's not in any tackle store that we have. All the tackle stores, they have the freedom and liberty to get whatever lures they want in. We've just never had anybody request this one. I'm using Brian's thread right now. It's a pretty cool thread. I can't remember what denier it is. I want to say it's a 40, but it holds up pretty strong. It's that GSP thread. We do sell our own thread, which is the Ultra UTC thread, Ultra Thread Company. We sell 210 denier. I've heard people pronounce it different ways. You can pronounce it denier and denier or denier. Super strong, yeah. Yeah, yesterday was his birthday. I think I'm 20 years older than him. I think that's what it is. Oh, with elk hair, yeah. Well, I am out of the hot pink 210 denier thread that I normally use, and we should be getting some in next week. But here's how I believe how some things can be divine. It's like I was out of it. I wasn't really bummed, but I knew I forgot to order it on my last order. And I thought, man, I'm not going to put in another order till I need to. So I'll see if I can get by. And I've been using that shrimp pink color. And then I got Brian's package in. I thought, there's a hot pink right there. I got it. This one again is our Barbie doll color. I'm not even I'm gonna reply without my reply, but it's a reply either way. Yeah. One day I might catch a muskie or a pike. I think they'd be fun to catch. Okay, you're not here to hang out. You're here just to be weird. You are here just to be weird. There you go. Like, where do these people come up with this? Yeah, part of it could be out of derangement, but I think part of it's just out of flat out evilness. Evil, evil, evil. But yeah, this is a nice color here. But I do appreciate everybody in here. But you'll come in here with a different account. I kind of addressed that a while ago. I don't know what size it is. I think it's a 40. Let me take a look here. I think it's a 40. That's a 140. It's a 140 Den. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's as strong as a 210. But okay. Yeah, I don't think it's as strong. I mean, I don't know. It may be as strong. I haven't snapped it too many times. It does go on there thinner. Part of that is because it's 210. I mean, it's a 140. But I like it. It seems pretty good. Part of it's going to be the cost factor. What is the cost? What is it going to cost me to purchase it from Brian, and what is it going to cost me to resell it? Oh yeah. I think the smallest I've tied is like I can't remember if it's a 70 or 78. It was in the 70s, and that was the I think it was the Danville. But I don't tie regular hitch knot, and it holds up good for the tension I'm putting on it. Seems to be holding up pretty good. Yeah, I haven't snapped it yet. I mean, I probably could by just tugging on it, but we'll see how it, I mean, it looks good. I don't know how many colors he has. I'll have to check. See what he has on colors and availability. That's another thing that factors in is the availability of it. Hey there, Big Country. How you doing there? I'm just sitting here tying up some. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Just tying up the Barbie dolls. But I'm having a pretty good morning. I got bills paid, sending some checks out in the mail for bills. We need to pay our bills. Let's see here. Oh my! I just you received on your recent. Received on your recent video. I don't get what people get. Oh, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the one where the person said that I tied pretty good, but he tied better jigs when he was 10 years old? Are you talking about that video? Yeah, somebody made it. Some of these people, they're idiots. There's no way to get around it. I mean, that's the way some people are. I received yeah. Yeah, the one where he said, I tied pretty good, but he tied better than me when he was 10 years old. And that's okay. Maybe he was, maybe he's, you know, and maybe he's turning 11 years old next week. I don't know. Yeah. There's a lot of depressed and sad people. And a lot of times hurting people want to hurt people, you know. Just one of them things. But a lot, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that have businesses like me, and they don't want other businesses to succeed, and because they think that in their eyes that they feel maybe they're a lot bigger than what they really are. I mean, I'm guilty of that too. A lot of times I think I'm a big shot, walking around Walmart just strutting, you know, thinking I'm somebody. Yeah, just strutting around Walmart, thinking I'm a big shot. Nah, no, I mean, there's times I get notoriety, and that's, I mean, I do enjoy it, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm still Ruben Flores. I'm still Stephanie's husband. I'm still my kid's dad. And that's what it all comes down to. I'm pretty much a nobody. Hey there, Timothy. Gonna get your autograph now? Yeah. I've had somebody ask for an autograph while I was at Walmart. Long time ago. And, you know, again, I mean, I love what I do. And now, no, there's no man, myth, or legend. It's just Mr. Flores here. But I really enjoy what I do. Sometimes, getting back to that video, sometimes people they just want to be mean. And I've been getting a lot of, how'd I say? You get people on social platforms and I mean, sometimes I think they criticize because they want to get a response. And I mean, I don't know why. Maybe they want to feel important, like they were the one that poked the bear. A lot of times I don't respond. Sometimes I do, like that one video I did. Hey there, Crazy Life. Jig Nation, yes. Yes, I'm probably going to put out a video here for just the people that are members. I think I've only put one video out there for members only. So I'm probably going to put a couple more videos out there soon. But we are going to be doing a drawing, I believe, on Friday afternoon. We're going to give away another $50 worth of lures. Last week, Albie won. The week before, Oklahoma Dirt won. And to be entered in it, you either got to be a member, got to be U.S. citizen, you got to live here in the U.S., and give out, like, gifts and stuff like that. Every $5 increment will go towards a spot on the drawing. I'd say the easiest way is just become a member. That way you always, every week, you're going to have a spot on the wheel. It does help us out. It helps our channel. A lot of times I'll use the finances that come in for lighting, mics, stands to hold stuff like that. Oh, thanks for the party hat. Oh, well, thank you there, Crazy. Yeah. Well, it's already going to be 9 o'clock. We do have on our website, we do sell thread, chenille, feathers, scissors, bobbins, all kinds of stuff there for lure making. We're still out of the Terra Royal Coachman toolkit. I have been ordering it for weeks. This last order, I completely forgot to add it on there, so we're going to try to get that vise back in stock soon. However, we are going to be getting the Peak Rotary vices. They should be coming in this week. I need to call about them again. We've been waiting on them for a while. The weather is really nice. It's a little breezy out there, but we're going to be about 83, 84 degrees today. Right now, we're sitting at, for the people in it, we have Wayman's in it twice, Big Country's in it once, and that's all we have. That's all we have is 3 people. Right, as far as right now, we have 3 people on the board, plus whatever members we have. We need to zap them. Zap. Funny people. I'm doing good, Jacob. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, that'll be the keyword, zap. Yeah, we do have a website. We have a link right down there on the bottom. You also on our bio too, we have a link there. It's Ruben Flores Jigs. Right now, we do have our lures on sale with a code. You can use code JIG20, and you can save 20%. I want to stay away from the word all, because we listed practically every category that the jigs are under. So there may be a rogue jig out there that may not get the 20% off with the code. So, but yeah, and we don't have our mystery jig boxes on it right now too. I like that keyword, zap. Zaparusk. Okay, I won't say the word zap anymore because I don't want to get Richard all in a zapping frenzy. Richard will start zapping the wrong people out of here. Zap. Did you get that, mods? Yep, the key word is zap. Don't be zapped. You don't want to get zapped in here. Watch tomorrow. I'll go live, and there'll be about 4 or 5 trollers in here, and I'll be saying zap, zap, and none of the mods are in here. There we go. That's our Barbie doll. Let me do this here real fast. Normally, I don't like doing that. Now, watch this be the jig that somebody buys this pack and they do some heinous crime, and they find my DNA at the crime scene. They'll find my DNA at the crime scene. Thank you there, Jacob. I appreciate that. In the mystery jig box, we have them in a 1/32, a 1/16, or a 1/8 ounce. And so right now we do offer we offer 5 of them. The 32nd, 16th, and 1/8 with the round head. And then if it says deluxe on the box, that means they have eyes. So we offer 5 boxes. Hey there, Valerie. How are you doing there? From Russia. From Russia with Love. Is that the James Bond movie? Is it From Russia with Love, or is it To Russia with Love? That's what I like. I like seeing a bunch of people in here just talking to each other. And again, you guys with things like this and TikTok, and, you guys get to build some friendships up in the channel. I was talking to Crazy Cats Crazy Cats Fishing yesterday. His name is James. He's the one that fishes with Pontoon Jody, and they're going to, I guess, a place called The Gathering, where there's going to be like a catfish tournament to get together, I guess, for YouTubers, and I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that was pretty cool. There's going to be like a catfish tournament, and like the biggest catfish wins. But they're doing a cookout and all kinds of cool stuff. I'd like to see something like that happen. A couple of years, some of the TikTokers did one probably about 5 miles from here. But I really wasn't friends with hardly any of them, and so I kind of felt, a little kind of distant from that, and I can't remember. We had something pop up that I had to be at, and anyway, I didn't get to make it. I do kind of feel bad because it's like it'd be nice to meet some of the people that go live streaming and stuff, and I can't remember the reason I couldn't make it, but I feel kind of bad in some ways because it'd be nice to have some kind of get together for a lot of the people. Yeah, we had Kansas Fishing come out a few months back when we had a tackle show in Pryor, Oklahoma. He came out and he paid his own way and everything. He stayed at a nearby hotel, and it was really good to get to meet him. And then I got to meet Wayman too at the tackle show. We've made changes to stuff in our show, Mr. Oh, you did? Just send me a text or give me a call about that. Saturday, because it's the Norwegian National Day. Which Norwegian? Oh, okay, that's cool there. I wonder where that is at. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. I don't know if James, maybe are you in here, James? I know sometimes him and Jody, they'll kind of watch from a distance because they're either driving or I know Jody works. And the reason Jody gets to watch a lot of live streams is she's like Remington. You got a desk job and you get to sit there and while you're working, get to listen to other people's conversations and stuff all day. As I can, reason being because Ruben has been one of my biggest mentors. Oh, well, thank you there. I do appreciate that. I love doing what I do. It is fun. Hey there, Rhino. Yes, they do. I had a desk job, and that's the job. Well, I say desk job. I worked from my desk when I worked for a company that did housing inspections and stuff for energy efficiency, and I worked in a cubicle, and I had fellow employees that at that time Facebook was taking off, so they would watch YouTube videos all day long in Facebook. And so I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get a lot of stuff done. Sometimes I'd be playing, I'd have my earphones on or whatever, playing music, but I do appreciate that, Crazy. I do appreciate that. Yep. I've talked to probably 4 or 5 people in the last week over the phone that they got into jig tying or they got back into jig tying, with a little help from me. And so I need to start franchising all that I'm teaching you guys. You guys need to give me like a 2% cut. We could be like a McDonald's or whatever. And I'm totally kidding with that. We did have an idea a long time ago. I'm not going to say the company, but I'm real good friends with them. And we had talked about creating a network of bait companies to group together and build a website platform um, where we did mostly baits. Um, and he had thought about doing it just for crappie jigs. Um, and at that time, TikTok was not it was not a big deal back then. Excuse me. Another thing was YouTube. Uh, we had thought, and I'm trying to consider my thoughts and trying to put them out into some pretty good words. But we had got together with a couple of bait makers, and we had thought, hey, let's do some hand ties, and we were gonna at that time include fly tires, and we were gonna include a couple of plastic bait companies that made specifically crappie jigs, and then we were going to include people that made plastics for bass fishing, and kind of build a website off of that. But a lot of the people at that time, their personal egos kind of got in the way, and at that time we just didn't do it. But a lot of the jig tires that were wanting to do it were people that I helped train or teach or whatever, and I see where they were at. They weren't more of it. They weren't as established as we were, and and they wanted to be the forefront and everything. And I was like, I'll help you guys out with it, but I want a small cut of it. I'll put our baits in there and stuff, but if I'm going to manage the website, you think I need to make a little more money than some of the other people that aren't managing the website. Oh, wow. The 5 days on the water, man. That's it. I will be there soon, probably after Memorial Day. I'll be doing some more fishing. Hopefully my back will be feeling better. The weather will be warmer, so that'll be better for my back, hopefully. Thank you there, Big Country. Well, if you ever came into a bind, Big Country, and where you have more time at home, I know you work every day, and so, but we've had people that have got injured either on the job or they were in a car accident or whatever, and they had a lot of downtime. And so some of those people just took, they'd watch me on TikTok or YouTube, and they're like, hey, I'm going to be laid up here for 2 months. I can't go to work for, a few months. Let me start a new hobby. And in your case, Big Country, I mean, you got something to always fall back on, you know. But I tell you this, some people, they get into their lure making so much that, and I'm kind of in this to some extent, is they fall in love with tying jigs so much that they don't go fishing as much as they used to. And I kind of fall under that to some extent because, I do like tying. But I do like to go fishing. I love to go fishing. Airbrushing my catfish rigs, yeah. If you got, I don't know if I have one behind me. Let me take a look. I used to have them behind me. I may have put them in my tackle bag. Yeah, if you guys don't follow Big Country Cat, well, I don't have them back here. But he had given me some of these rigs for the Santee Cooper style rig system with the floats, and they looked really nice. It doesn't look like somebody opened up a can of spray paint and just it looked really good. 1% of something is better than, yeah, 100% nothing. Yep. Let's see. I end up spending 200 every month. Yeah, it is addicting, and you know, you got to keep up with everything. Yeah, yeah. For the first couple of years when I started tying, I mean, I had a small, if you want to call it, side gig, because I was in, I was laid off work for about a year and a half because of all the shoulder surgeries on both sides, and once I did go back to work, um, they were having layoffs and stuff, and at that time I thought, let me just start a barbecue business. I like doing barbecue, and who doesn't like eating barbecue, And so, but we were in a small town, and I think we could have done okay there in the long run, but it's hard work, grueling work, physical work, and for someone that had shoulder surgeries on both sides, and I wasn't 100% and having to lift up those big boxes and stuff. It's just kind of grueling on me at times. But to get back to this is I was spending money on material, and for the first couple of years, doing orders for people and stuff, and I didn't, at that time we were getting by. Um, we weren't the best in finances, and but I was using a lot of what I made to reinvest back into material. And now you see what I have. I have I have cases of bulk feathers, and so it's like instead of buying the packs, I buy a pound of everything, and so I have 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20 cases of feathers, and then I have tons of other stuff, and I have it is crazy. It is addicting, um, and it's fun. It is full fun. I love, it's just a great enjoyment. I know some people, they get off work, um, and they start tying flies and making jigs, and it's an enjoyment to them, and it's peaceful, and in some cases they'll watch people like Burke is. Burke lives in a different country. It's probably afternoon over where he's at, but there'll be people that will watch Brian. They'll watch people like me. They'll watch some of these other people at night, and they'll be making lures as they were making lures. Oh, that's pretty long there. That's really good there. We got Dewey in the channel at 4 p.m. Yep. But now there's people that it is addicting. It is peaceful though. It gives a lot of people, um, some good tranquility time, some solace. A break from the grind. This is our Barbie doll lure. If you're just popping in, this is a 1/16 ounce. Last night I was watching one of my friends, Doughboy, on the other network, and he was catching a few carp last night. Last night, all the people that I usually watch here on YouTube, they were all done. They were done early. Crappie Man was done early. Brian was done early. All of them. I didn't. Here's Remington. Never caught a carp. Really? I've caught a couple. We do have some pretty big carp where we live at on Ulaga Lake. Ulaga. We used to have a mechanic shop. They would play me. They would play me in their workshop. You know, their mechanic shop. We had another guy. He used to install like car alarms and stereos and stuff like that. And he would have me playing in his shop out loud. Customers would be asking, who was that guy? Here's Alvy. Yeah, he's been out there. Yeah. Yeah, he's been fishing a whole lot in Claremore. Claremore, a lot of times, is safer to fish than Ulaga Lake if you're bank fishing. Yeah, you go to some places on Ulaga Lake, and it's pretty desolate. Lunch break, yep. What time have you been going in? It's almost 100 degrees up down there, isn't it? Yeah, I was watching somebody's stream last night, and they said it was 100 degrees down there in Texas yesterday. Hey there, Steven from Germany. How are you doing? 65 right now? Yeah. No. It was 100 degrees in Arizona. That's what it was. I was watching Doughboy and Arizona Big Man. That's what it was. It was 100 degrees in Arizona yesterday. Tennessee. That'll be good there. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Working on this Barbie doll jig. What are you doing with the show that's different, Big Country? Is it too much to type in? Yeah, Big Country and Tennessee Talamonte, they've been doing these TikTok podcasts. Yeah, I do like this thread. It's a lot thinner than, see it there, I just broke one. I just broke one off. I did that on purpose though. So guys, I'm going to take off here. I'm going to run over to the post office. I got to run over to the bank and also a tackle store. That's going to be it. I've seen so far. Oh, thank you there, Matthew. Yep. Make sure to subscribe, everybody. And so I got to go run some errands. I got to go to one of the tackle stores and drop off an order. And then I got to go to the post office, the bank, and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see you guys here in a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. Sure did. Hat Creek, North California. Oh, well, cool. Well, appreciate you guys. Set your notifications. I will be live here a few times today. So we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.